So when we came to CBM, I think we were doing about 8K, 10K a month in revenue, pretty small, still starting out. We got up to 100, 120K a month. Dude, we hit 100K within like 5 months. Again, just the level of insight into the business, into the offer, into the customer, into the persona, rather than just running ads and churning out ads. There's a deeper level of business savvy there.
Do you just kind of want to briefly introduce yourself, who you are, who you help, your company? We can start from there.
Cool. Yeah, my name's John Mark. I am the founder and CEO of Levers Health. We are a telehealth longevity clinic. We do weight loss, peptides, and other services online. We're very regulated. We do healthcare, and we've been working with Jordan and the team for over a year.
Woo. Okay, so let's go into that a little bit. Where was your business at before you started working with us?
I think we were around 8K a month in revenue. We were fairly new. We were probably 3 or 4 months into the business at that point. We were working with a smaller agency that got us off the ground, but their creative wasn't really up to par for us. And so that's when we found you guys. I think we were around 8K a month. And then over the course of the next year, we 10x'd.
Okay, cool. So 10x of 8K. So we're doing like 80K to we hit 100K within a year,
You're right.
right?
We hit 100K. Dude, we hit 100K within like 5 months. And that was kind of the next complexity and growth ceiling for us. But yeah, we got up there pretty fast.
Well, cool. Okay, so you mentioned with your previous agency, like the creatives weren't up to par. Do you kind of want to go into, what you did and didn't like about working with them?
Yeah, I think what I did, let me rethink that. The reason I wasn't as satisfied with the last agency is the creative quality wasn't high and it wasn't diversified against our competitors. It was just running a series of static and video ads that looked just like everyone else without getting into our offer and getting into our positioning and things like that. It was just running sort of run-of-the-mill creatives. And then working with CBM, I like that we got into the offer, we got into the testing, we got into the personas and everything like that. The creative quality, and just in terms of the assets themselves, the production quality was higher, which just elevated the brand. And that's what we were really looking for.
Cool. Okay. So you worked pretty personally with some of our team. Do you kind of want to just go into what it's been like working with the guys?
Yeah. So some with Jordan, some with Avi, but mostly with Costas over a year working with Costas, weekly check-ins. And I love that he just has the history of everything we've done. We've tracked, because we're in a regulated industry, we've tracked ad rejections, messaging angles, things that have worked over time. And that has been really great as we've crafted the offers and steered creative over that time. So communication's always been great. There's been a system of check-ins and a cadence for asset delivery that's been nice. And then one other thing that I like that Costas has done is we've implemented some tracking softwares to really understand that customer journey. And he'll go into those dashboards just on top of what Meta or the ad platforms will give you and just give you that really detailed insight, which has helped us overall.
Killer. Okay. Well, last question I got for you, John Mark. To those watching at home, what would you say to somebody considering working with us?
I'd say do it. I mean, if you think you need the help, you probably do. One thing I really like about CBM is, again, just the level of insight into the business, into the offer, into the customer, into the persona, rather than just running ads and churning out ads. There's a deeper level of business savvy there, which has been really appreciated as we've changed offers, launched products, and do things like that. So it's just been great working with them. Communications top notch, creative's good. So I would say do it.